All right, we're going to watch Abby's freestyle here. Abby, as we watch the freestyle, also the other thing I want to make sure you're doing is taking the chance to look at the notes we put in the email for you as well, just different things that we see that we think you can work on to continue to get better, different things we see that you think you're doing really, really well. One of the things you'll be able to see above that water is how straight arm that left arm is and how good that right arm is. We really do like how you have the high elbow on the right side. But we do want to make sure that left side starts getting a little bit more bend in the elbow. I think if you don't start bending that elbow, you're going to start to develop some shoulder injuries that we definitely don't want to see coming down the road. So we're going to pause this a little bit and we're going to start over. And we're going to just kind of take the video a little bit step by step and just try to focus on a few things that we're seeing here. As we do start to get out of the water, you can see real quick, as you start to break out of that surface, you have a nice high elbow here, a good recovery position right there with that hand. Try not to let that wrist bend so much. You always want to try and make sure that wrist stays in line with your forearm as best you can. Okay, so if you can get that wrist just a little bit better out to the side, it's going to keep your arm right in line. But as you come through, you can start to see right here, as you get halfway through, you start flicking that wrist. That's exactly where we want to have that wrist, right in line with that forearm. Okay. As you start to reach a little bit forward here, you can see that your hand is entering fingertips down, which is excellent. As you start to go here, look at how straight that arm is. Again, you've got the wrist following, but it's a straight arm recovery on that left side. And that's where we want to really be careful. We don't want to have quite such a straight arm, and you can kind of see you're out here to the side as well. All right, so let's try to get a little bit bend in that elbow. One of the reasons we like to do that fingertip drag freestyle drill is it does help keep your hands closer to your body and helps to get your elbows up. And that's what we really need to see from you. We need to see a little bit better job of keeping that elbow bent. You can see right at the very beginning, okay, you do a good job of lifting that elbow, and that's great. But right away, once that hand comes out, all of a sudden it's just a straight arm recovery, and it's just kind of reaching out to the side. Breathing here looks good. You're a little high on your head position, but you're looking to the side very well. We want to make sure that we get that head down just a little bit quicker. And you can see that your head starts to get buried here. All right. And part of the reason it's buried like that is you can see that your head's up, and now you can start to see it start to fall down. So make sure you just turn that head to the side a little bit better, not quite so much up and down. All right, so here you can see you got one goggle, two goggles out. What we really want to see when you're taking that breath is lay that head down a little bit better so that you only have one goggle out of the water. You want everything that's here underwater, right? And you're going to feel like you're not able to breathe, but actually you're creating a little bubble there. If you got your head in the right position and just one goggle, there's a bubble there where you actually are getting a breath because there's a pocket of air that's not bringing in water. So just work on laying that head down a little bit better. And again, get your head down a little bit quicker too. You can see right here, your hands are just entering and your head is just barely turning in. So if you get one goggle out, you're able to turn that head down a little bit quicker and you're able to get into your stroke a little bit easier. All right, as we go into our turn here, number one, you can see because of the position of the CSP on your head, you're looking too much at the wall. You want to make sure those head's down and looking straight down the bottom of the pool. The line down here is what you want to use to help guide you of where you need to be flipping. As you do start to go into your turn, you do a great job of keeping your hands up. Your legs are straight. That looks really, really good. As you start to bring your legs over, you can see that they're a little bit too straight here still. You've got a slight bend. You want to bend those knees a little bit quicker. I think you tend to wait too long to bend, but as soon as your feet hit that wall, you are pushing off. So that was awesome. Right here, you can see a nice long streamline. Okay, you're not kicking yet, which is fantastic. You always want to wait about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds off that wall. That's excellent. Dolphin kick, dolphin kick, dolphin kick, dolphin kick. So that's 4 dolphin kicks. And then you broke into a very fast freestyle kick and a great breakout. This breakout here is absolutely perfect. Your head was just about at the surface of water when you started that stroke with fast flutter kick. That's excellent. Okay, really like that a lot. The one thing I did see that I want to kind of go back on real quick, and I want you to just to kind of look at your freestyle kick here just a little bit. So we're going to focus back here on the legs. And what I want you to see is just how big those legs sometimes come out of the water. Okay, the feet are really good there, right? There's really good feet there. But then all of a sudden you have a little bit too high of a kick from time to time. All right, so you take like 3 or 4 kicks, then a pause, 3 or 4 kicks, then a pause. So just be careful. Make sure that kick is a little bit more consistent as best you can. Okay, let's watch one more time. Kick, kick, pause. Kick, 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 pause. All right, make sure you're getting rid of that pause. Keep those legs steady all the way through. All right, Abby? Excellent.